Hello, I'm Jennie Hernandez, author and creator of my new book, The Parenting Exchange. The Parenting Exchange shares an effective and integrative parenting process that I created out of desperation as a single, welfare mother of 7 children. After much searching, contemplation, and inspiration, I came up with effective solutions that miraculously changed my family's lives. I now want to share with other parents and families this powerful parenting process.
Given your difficult circumstances, how did you come up with this process?
Well, shortly after my divorce, I recognized that my children's lives were out of control. I had just moved out of state, enrolled as a full-time student, and I had 7 children. The oldest was 15. I started having police at my door. The kids were arguing with each other and with me, and I was totally overwhelmed as a mother. So I knew I needed to find some solutions to help them and to help me. So I began looking for solutions, and the books I found at that time were really not effective at all for me. So I kept thinking and wondering, what should I do? And one day I was actually in a business management class, in an economics class, and they started teaching me principles of exchange, value, scarcity. And I thought, you know what? I could use these same principles in my own parenting. So that's what I did. And I began defining and developing this parenting process that is now the Parenting Exchange. And through these principles, it literally changed my family's life around to that of empowerment and of a lot happier and healthy home, and for me to have less on my plate.
Why did you decide to write this book?
Well, so many people were noticing the changes in my children and how they were acting, especially like if I would go to a parent-teacher conference, the teachers would say, wow, your son or daughter's like one of the most well-adjusted children in my class. What did you do? Neighbors would ask, what did you do? Your kids are great. So I would explain to them about this parenting process that I started implementing with my children, about the exchanges that we had with each other. And so when I would share this with them, they're like, wow, you should write a book. I want to learn about this too.
Can you give me an example of how the parenting exchange process works?
Sure. One of my favorite examples is that of my oldest daughter, Juliana, when she was 16 and in high school. Juliana was on the golf team and needed to take her golf clubs with her to school. Well, she didn't really like going on the bus. It was kind of embarrassing for her. So she always would want me to take her to school on those days. So one night I was getting the young ones ready and getting ready for the end of the night. And I looked over at the kitchen and I could see Juliana cleaning the kitchen. Well, I'm thinking, she must need something from me. And sure enough, she came to me afterward and said, Mom, can you do a favor for me? I said, what do you need? And she said, I just cleaned the kitchen for you, and I was wondering if you can take me to school in the morning because I need to take my golf clubs to school. I said, sure, Juliana, I'd be happy to. Well, the cool thing about that for me as a mother was not only did I not have to fight with my 16-year-old daughter to clean the kitchen, I didn't even have to ask her.
How can a busy parent like myself benefit from your parenting process?
The wonderful thing about the Parenting Exchange, it's a process that can fit seamlessly into your everyday life because it just deals with the exchanges that you deal with your child on a day-to-day basis. So it's really a good way to help them learn how to deal with life and to help take the pressure off of you as a parent. There are so many benefits that you will see from implementing this process with your child. For my family, the most magical benefit was experiencing the love and respect that this process innately created in my family. What parent wouldn't want to have their load lighten while helping their child to become more aware and more responsible? Para los que hablan español, un secreto para criar hijos responsables.